Hey guys, what's up? Finished another blaster. Just wanted to show you guys really quickly. Uh, as you can tell by the title, it's a big blast. It's SVT'd, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. I don't know what SVT stands for, but I see a lot of big blasts done like this, and it says SVT Big Blast. So credit where credit is due. I'm pretty sure this was originated by Zima Lima or something. And then there's another good write-up by Broken SVT. Well, kind of. It's not a full write-up. But anyways, the pump has been replaced with a front-mounted Schwinn bike pump. I think it's a ball pump, actually. But it works nice. The pump, thing here unscrews, so you can, take care of the pump, clean it out, grease up the pump head, stuff like that. So that's nice. I see a lot of people using these Schwinn bike pumps, so I thought, I'd get one too. I ordered these off Amazon, and they looked like the ones that everyone else used, but then when they arrived, it wasn't the one in the picture that looked like the one that everyone else used. It was this one, and this one's actually a little too fat, or the head is too wide for the shell, so the whole head is sticking out, and that's not the cleanest hole in the world. But I might go back and clean it up a little bit. Got a little quick disconnect coupler kind of thing here. So that means I can take apart the blaster. I just undo this and it pops right off. And everything in here is removable. The tank is just held in by the shell like normal. The pump has a epoxy putty mold squeezing it, and oh, I couldn't rip this pump out. Even if I wanted to. I'm pulling as hard as I can. No, it's not coming out. It doesn't even budge. It doesn't wiggle side to side. I can hold it's great. I love this method of mounting things. I heard Nerfomania say that in one of his videos, and I thought about that. Oh, I'm gonna do that if I ever do a big blast. And I finally got some big blasts, nice ones. Because I have a creamsicle one and then a blue and yellow one, but they're not lever trigger models. Sorry, I'm mumbling. But this is a lever trigger model. The trigger pull's great. I love the lever trigger model big blasts. I have another one exactly the same, and then I have another green one that I'm working on right now, but it's not a lever trigger model, but I'm making a little lever trigger kit for it. So it will be lever trigger, but it'll have the version 1 tank, and I'll show you guys that when it's done. I'll do an internal thing, because everyone knows what the internals are in this. I have the overpressure valve set to 11 pumps right now, so let's see if you can hear that. Hear that hissing sound? That's the overpressure valve at the back of the tank releasing the pressure. And then quick trigger pull, and you get, a nice amount of air coming out. This is probably one of my favorite blasters. I never really had a big blast, besides that crappy one that I showed you a while ago. And I've always kind of liked them, but I never had one, never really got into modding them, never bought any when they were available at Walmart for cheap. I never bought one. I thought oh, that's stupid, and it shoots tiny little stupid rockets. I'd rather have a Titan, And this was when I was a kid, not really a kid, but much younger. And I just thought oh, I'd rather a Titan. I never even thought to mod it, and then by the time I got into Nerf and was looking on Nerf Haven and stuff, and I saw these Big Blasts mods and all Coop's old videos on Big Blasts, by that time they were kind of hard to find, at least in my area, so I never got any. But I bought 3 off Venom, and they're all going to get modded in the exact same way. I'll show you them when they're done. And yeah, sweet SVT. I absolutely love this. I'm going to make 2 more. And I may do if the lever trigger thing that I'm working on right now works out well, I might do it to the creamsicle Big Blast and the other one too, just to have 5 of these things, so then at wars everyone can use a sweet blaster, if they're not too overpowered. It just depends on what people want to do. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Oh, and the front is pretty nicely sanded. A little bit of a gap here because the molds needs to be squeezed more, But I don't feel like running a bolt through this thing. It's fine. I don't mind the gap. But very smooth. Check that out. Looks good. And then I made a matching Panther. Because it's pretty much the same green, if not the exact same green. And this is the first gen Panther with a big tank, the round pump, and this is plugged in Nerfomania's method. It's with like gluing the valve, super gluing the valve on the inside, dumping hot glue on the inside, putting the spring back in, and then putting the pump back together with PETG, and then doing the normal hot glue in the front to clog it up. And this is never going to come unplugged. It's going to last for a very long time. And then the coupler is a bushing. It's a 3/4 to 1/2 inch bushing from Flex PVC. My favorite bushings by far for this kind of thing. I don't really use couplers anymore. There's a lot of dead space in couplers, and I would just rather use these bushings. I think they look a lot nicer, and there's zero dead space. If I didn't already say it, this is the big tank version. I wouldn't even bother buying it if it wasn't. And it takes about 15 pumps. And hopefully you can see the blur that comes out. No, you can't. But a lot of compression vapor comes out. And yeah, that's that. And I'm just going to mention this in every single one of my videos until the weekend of the war. Just see if I can get any more people. I am hosting a war on August 15th at Arundel Park in Mississauga. If anyone would like to come, you're more than welcome. I have a permit. We're not going to get kicked out. I've rented the park all day, basically, and I've bought insurance for the park as well. And I needed to do that for them to let us do what we are doing in the park. I needed to pay an insurance fee. So I have the insurance bought for the day, and I have a permit. And we're going to be in Section A. So I'd love to see you there if you're in the area, or even if you're not and you want to make the drive. We'd be more than happy to have you. As of now, I have about 600 to 700 slugs made, and maybe about the same, 600 to 700 domes made. And I'm hoping to make probably 1,500 to 2,000 of each, like domes and slugs. And those will just be for everyone to use. I would love you to bring your own darts. That would be ideal. But I understand that not everyone is going to do that, and there'll be a few people that can't get good foam or whatever. They're just lazy. But I don't know, whatever reason, I don't care. I just want you to come, and if you are too lazy to bring darts, or you can't, or something, whatever, I got some for you. It's just about playing Nerf. It doesn't matter about what you have or what you don't have. We just want to get together and play. Same goes for blasters. It'd be great if everyone brought their own blaster or a couple blasters, but I understand that probably won't happen either. I know a bunch of people will bring their own blasters, but I know there will be some people that are going to need one. So I have a bunch of loaner blasters. I have probably 7 or 8, and when I'm done making the darts, I'll make a video on all the loaner blasters, and those are all courtesy of Forsaken Angel 24. He gave them to me when I bought some stuff off of him, so that was very nice of him. And then a few of them I have made. I'm not gonna, put all my homemades up for grabs, because I don't know. It's just, I think that's kind of an unfair advantage. If certain people, get loaned a 2K and then, someone gets loaned a pump snap. I don't want people fighting over them. I think I'm gonna make. I don't know if I'm gonna put any of my homemades up for rentals, or not rentals, loaners. But we'll see. See how it goes. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I hope everyone's doing well, and like always, I'll see you at the forum. I'll see you on the forums, and I hope to see you at the war. See you later, guys.